I had a really nice gaming PC, and then it just decided to destroy itself. So bad timing.
That sucks. Do you know what it was that decided to make it shit the bed? Was it the motherboard or CPU or something?
Yeah, I think it was something with the motherboard. It, to be fair, I've had it for like 12-ish years or something like that, and I've
Yeah,
just been
that'd
slowly
probably
upgrading
be.
it.
Yeah, that's probably way past the lifetime of all of those things coming in now.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
it done well. It done well.
I'm gonna get myself a new PC as a graduation present, so I've been
Nice.
saving up for a while.
Fair enough.
Gonna get one with the pretty lights in it. Just make everything else RGB.
Oh,
It's gonna be awesome.
oh, the pretty lights.
Pretty lights and an incredibly powerful graphics card, so I can actually do my 3D rendering properly. The computer doesn't like start sounding like a
Lights.
like an aeroplane taking off as it's trying to 3D render something. I don't know if I'm gonna like build it myself or just buy a pre-built one though, because the PP Tech pre-builts are pretty good. I don't know if I can be bothered, like doing all the research and putting everything together for a build. We'll see.
Your levels are up and down.
And my mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me just. Is that better?
Much better.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I actually just need to quickly suss out.
At first, I thought it was my internet. I was like,
No.
Not again.
I've been having a few issues with my mic recently. Like, it's a great microphone, but the software sometimes is just super janky, which is not ideal. So I'm just gonna turn on the Logitech stuff and then see how we go from there.
Is my sound better now? By the way?
That's heaps better. That's
Yeah.
heaps better.
Oh, better.
Come on.
Wouldn't be a warm-up game if there wasn't some problems.
All right. How does my mic sound now, guys?
A little loud.
Everything okay? How's that?
That's pretty good.
That's good there? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
It's always a tricky balance to get that one.
Whenever playing with my mic, I always found it incredibly difficult. Like, wait, am I peaking too much now, or am I far too quiet? Like, there's always a happy medium.
Yeah, and because my one's on a boom arm, it's kind of like I have to work out exactly where the right angle is, so you guys aren't like deafened by my typing, but also not by my voice, but you can still hear me clearly. It's kind of like a whole thing.
Whole rigmarole.
All right. While we're getting set up, who wants to do the rundown for Baz? Because he missed last session. For a point of DM inspiration, who would like to run it down?
Ooh, that's a great move. I love that.
Also, yeah,
Oh.
Josh, your camera's frozen, champion. It's a
Oh,
little laggy.
I'll give it a go.
Yep, sweet as. Go for gold.
Right.
Brave man, Vesley. Brave man.
Hey, so yeah, basically, we met these really weird, creepy looking creatures in the it's scary, ugly witch. But I just swung my big sword lots of times, hit many things. A little friend who I'm quite glad I gave permission slip to. He gave me here, made me feel better. Don't know what happened to my furry friend. He sort of went hiding. Didn't see him at all. Don't know what he did. Can't prove he was even there, I don't think. But and a little friend, like she bit the shizer out of a big scary tentacly thing. And then, but after we defeated all those and got rid of them, we went to the barrows. Met this really funny looking lady. Like she wasn't all there. Like, I could put my arm through her and everything. I don't know what happened, but the others seemed to think she was frightening. I just thought she was kind of funny. When I turned around, they were all like running away, and for some reason looked grayer than they used to. I don't know. She said something about her son, about someone being missing. I think it was her grandchild or her son. I wasn't quite up there with the play. I asked her if it was in the box, and she stuck her head in there, which was quite impressive. I asked if she could climb the walls, because I could, but she turned out she could fly, which is even more impressive. And then we decided we'd start hunting and looking for them. For her, I think it was her grandchild. And yeah, a couple of people fell in these holes that we found in the ground. Funny looking stones in front of them. After that, we decided we would go back in.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
that worked.
Please add 1 point of DM inspiration to your sheet. Good job. I love how you're leaning into the low int of the barbarian stereotype there a little, but that's all right.
Oh no, we know Snesley is not smart.
I was gonna say, is he wise? Is he wise? Let me double check. Hold on.
No,
I just want just for my own edification.
He's.
Oh no, you're not wise either.
No. Hence why it was a shocking hell when he was the only one to pass this wisdom save.
Yep. Oh no. But yeah, no, well done. Add a point of DM inspiration to your sheet, and I guess Molly, are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Okay, fantastic. I will hand the keys of this mystery machine wagon over to our fellow DM, and you can take it away. I'm recording, by the way, just so we've got something for posterity as well.
So, that sort of thing you were all doing was heading towards the barrows, right? And so I don't know where everybody's tokens are.
We're all still on the same map, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. I can drag the. There we go.
I can see my token.
Right. Is that everybody's token?
I think this is where we left it last time. I can't be sure.
Yeah. This was where we left. We were still sort of theater of the mind for the graveyard. Is there, so because we've got currently 4 people. Do we have who?
We're missing Thea and Stepphy, because Stepphy is unwell. So I'll just take Gerard's token off along with his Drake count.
Cool. And that.
So that leaves us with 4. Yeah.
Okay. So the trek to the barrow is short but difficult, and significantly more money than is probably comfortable. As you sort of get close to the barrow, you notice that all sort of greenery and sort of wildlife around the area starts to fade, and the trees become sort of more what is it? They start to have fewer and fewer leaves until you're left with these basically giant, like haggard bundles of sticks. And when you're about you get to sort of about probably within sort of 300 meters maybe of the barrow, you start to hear voices. One of them which appears to be yelling quite loudly in what languages does everybody speak?
Oh no.
Great question.
Common and Sylvan.
Common and undercommon. I've just left my camera off because I can't get it to stop being so annoying today.
And perhaps this is the other one.
Common and Infernal.
Oh, you do speak Infernal. Okay. Speaking in Infernal, there's a sort of a loud voice yelling about how things have gone slower than expected, and how could you let this happen to what appears to be some sort of underling who's whimpering, and you can't quite understand what they're saying. They're too quiet.
Okay.
So what do you do?
What's that noise? What are they saying?
There's some complaining and whining and stuff.
Do you think they're hungry?
How
I
often
don't know.
do they raise voices at each other like that?
I mean, if they were hungry, do you think they'd be yelling at each other?
Well, you've seen that Sunny. They yell when they're hungry.
Well, maybe we can offer some rations then.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good start.
I've certainly packed spear if that's what they require.
That'd be good.
Alrighty then.
I shall step forward. Greetings, strange beings. I have spare food. Through our powerful deduction skills, I can only assume that's what the problem is.
You sort of get closer, you start to smell rotting flesh. And
their
you
food's
walk
gone
in.
off.
You walk in on this sort of group of fully sort of hooded figures dragging corpses along the ground towards the barrows. They look up, and the one who is sort of looks up from his yelling looks you all. What?
Your food. I can only assume it's gone off. Perhaps that's why your friends here have died.
No, thank you for your consideration, but we are having a different set of issues than that. We appreciate your concern, but you can go now.
Well, if you're having issues, and I gesture towards my companions, are a skilled group. Perhaps we could help solve your problem.
Perhaps you could you perhaps help us? We have some other things to do. Could you help us? My companions here take these bodies into the barrow. If you could do that, that would be much appreciated.
Well, I will go check with the others. Team, it seems that they need help moving their companions who have died inside the barrows.
Oh, you confirmed that they were the friends that they're moving?
Well, that's what they said to me. There is always a chance that they're lying.
Okay. I just know usually when there's a corpse, at least when I've been hanging out with you guys, that the person who's alive next to them is usually the one that's killed them. Once again, not from around here. I could be wrong.
You make a good point, but I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and not just assume the worst in people.
Okay, fair.
I mean, I never assume. So try out voices. I never assume what people, because that usually gets It usually goes wrong for me.
Looking towards the bodies, we can smell the smell of rotting flesh. How broken down are the bodies?
They probably there's sort of barely any flesh on them. They are very much sort of old bodies. Probably they've also got sort of like clumps of grave dirt on them. They've probably come from a grave, from what you can tell.
I'm not touching those. I'll get all in my fur. It's all disgusting and gross.
Yeah. Sneezy will just sort of walk up to the body, look at it, and just, pick it up by one hand, I guess, because I'm guessing it's quite light.
Yeah, not a lot of meat on
Does
them.
Hoping it doesn't fall apart in his hand.
It's you can, as you pick it, you can feel it sort of start to slough off the
Yeah.
body
Oh,
a little bit.
lovely. Oh, lovely.
Was that supposed to
don't
happen?
shake it.
Is that normal?
I mean, from what I've read, that seems like a really old body.
Yeah. Smells old.
Smells like
That's
you
not
too.
old. Hey.
I'm gonna look over to
Yeah.
the individuals who stated these corpses were their friends. How often do you visit your friends?
Oh, it's we first got here a few days ago. We're new to this area. We had a bit of trouble navigating around, but yes, we would love your help if you could help us here.
So were you writing buddies with these people? Like
Yes, right.
Oh.
Pen pals.
Anybody can make it. Somebody can make an insight check if they'd like.
I would love
yeah,
to.
go for it.
Sneezy might as well just for a laugh.
Oh, I have good insight. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah.
Was my loaded through?
Okay.
I'm just keeping myself
Tovull-
muted, but you guys can see my lips moving every time I go to talk. Sorry, I'll shut up.
But that's good insight.
Tovull is they're telling the truth. They're very trustworthy. Everybody else, they are making things up as they go along. Nothing they have said so far has been true, and there is no sort of pre-established story here at all.
Oh, I've got a pen pal myself. I completely understand. I lose touch with people for 50, 100 years here and there, give and take. So yeah, I completely understand that someone can just pass away on occasion. Sure, I'll help you
It
out.
is a tragedy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna shift everyone to this particular map, by the way. You can control. I copy pasted the tokens, but you can still control them, right? Or do they have
yeah.
to? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yes.
So
So one of them sort of hands you the body, and they're all looking around, sort of a bit confused. But they've sort of accepted that you're here to help.
Can I
I'm
persuade them to divulge what's actually going on here?
What do you say? What sort of track are you going down?
This doesn't sound right. You don't sound like you're being particularly truthful here. What's really going on?
And while he's doing that, Sneezy's got the head of the one he's holding, just going. It doesn't sound right, and he's shaking it. It doesn't.
Yeah, make a persuasion check. Go for it. The boss sort of starts piping up. No, as you can see, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you believe we're lying, but one of the underlings sort of is. Oh, we're just doing a. Oh, we need these bodies for ritual, and immediately the head the sort of the one that's been speaking this whole time looks around at them and like gives them a and they immediately sort of.
You weren't pen pals? And immediately just drops the body.
I'm sorry. My companion here is likes to make up stories. We are but honest pen pals to these people who we knew.
Sneezy will just look at the one and go, and just say, and listen to. He says you know.
They shouldn't be. Wait, they're talking. They shouldn't be talking yet. What?
Yet.
I mean, what? No, corpses don't talk.
No,
I
they
trust
shouldn't.
my companions a lot
hang
more
on,
than I trust you right now.
What was that? Sorry.
I trust my companions a lot more than I trust you right now. So if they say that these corpses are talking, I trust them.
Kill them. Everybody roll initiative.
I was waiting for it.
My favourite line in that whole thing was, "We're but honest, simple pen pals." And then, you mean you weren't pen pals? And then this is the sound of a corpse hitting the ground. Fucking brilliant.
holding the cups too.
Oh, it's so good.
Where is the initiative tracker? What the heck? Did you just what?
I have not done anything on this map myself,
keep us
so...
on. No, I
think
I
people
looked
are
at
rolling
the.
from the sheets.
No, so Snesley got a roll with advantage, which is why it says says he rolled an actual one, but still got a 19.
Yeah, because I'm a
Caught me off
barbarian
guard.
now. I just naturally
Yeah.
have advantage on it. So wonderful.
Where the heck?
And I
Okay, sorry.
still
For
beat
some
you.
reason, the initiative tracker is not coming up.
Don't we have to toggle combat?
Oh, we do. Wait. Uh-oh. How does one do something like that?
I think we do. I don't remember off the top of my head.
There was a way.
Because I didn't do anything like that last time. Somebody else.
Yeah,
must have
no,
done
neither
that
did
for me.
I. But how did we bring up the
What the
initiative
heck?
tracker?
Oh, wait,
Oh.
what? There's VFX?
Oh, that
Effects!
was beautiful.
Right.
Oh,
That's very cool.
Okay.
Hell.
Anyway, I'll play with that later.
So this is the
Oh, here we go.
fire
Here we go.
expands you.
Oh, ignore that. Sorry, I don't know why
Oh,
it's rolling my own initiative, but it was in here. Here we go. Found it.
excellent. Thank you.
It's the little clock icon on the bottom of the toolbar, on like second from the
Oh,
bottom of the
that.
toolbar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Cool.
All right, I'll mute myself
There we
again. Carry on.
Oh, the I'm. You can see that label. The boss was wasn't supposed to that is enough for myself.
By
ignore
boss,
that.
he means pit boss. Like that's yeah. The pit boss
Yeah.
is the boss that all the underlings refer to, and it turns out he's just really good at barbecuing. He makes a mean brisket of something.
I think
Anonymous brisket. Anonymous pen pal brisket.
Snesley and Tovull will have to re-roll, I think.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I don't see the initiative button that was on the Roll20.
Oh.
app
Oh,
last
and it's
time.
gone again. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's gone.
Oh no, it's back. Cool.
Yeah, so I see the
Alright.
turn order, but that was the because I remember
You-
we had to roll through.
Tovull?
Click on your
No, sorry, I'll let you just explain. Rhys.
click on your character icon and it will appear in the top
Oh.
left.
There we go. You are right.
We love Roll20. We love Roll20. We love Roll20. It's super
reroll
easy to
again.
use.
Reroll
Okay.
again. Let's see what happens this time.
Nope.
Okay, so it's not adding it to it. Ah, that's right. I have to select my token, don't I?
Yeah,
Just
and then a little
that.
thing should pop up.
And then do I try it this time?
So yeah, select your Tovull and then it should be in the top left.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
I'm still beating you.
Okay.
Even better this time.
Jar of dice. It is your turn first. What do you do? So the boss has just yelled, "Kill them!" and all of the hood figures have sort of drawn blades from their robes and sort of move menacingly towards you.
So we've got 4 targets, do we?
Yep.
I want to go for this guy because he's close to someone, so I should be able to get the sneak attack on him. And I will use my hand crossbow.
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
That as well.
He crossbow strikes him dead on, and he drops immediately.
Wow. Did I do that?
Great shot.
Fantastic.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I think that's it.
Oh, Snesley, your turn.
Snesley's going to up to this guy. Into there, and he's just still holding the this one in his hand. Just go. Ah, yeah. Sorry, you dropped this. Drops it in front of him. Pulls out his great sword and just looks at him, going, "Oh, by the way, you look yummy," and goes into a rage. Licks his lips. And as we've said before, his eyes suddenly go black, pupils go black, his teeth elongate, and I need to make sure I track my rage on this. If I lost my bloody... anything again. Okay. Just need to find my bloody sheet back on this one again. I'll just do it through. Sorry. Stupid trying to do things with one screen on a small laptop.
No worries.
That's better. Right, now we get to this. So I'll sit there. Obviously raging. So we'll go to this. Rage. So we go into that and that. Cool. And I will attack with my. You know what? My first attack, I'm actually going to bite him.
Ready?
Ooh.
That hits.
Cool. So it does.
That'll
Oh,
do
nice.
it. Yeah. He drops as well. Your teeth sort of tearing through him.
And just a question: how far away? I've still got some movement, and I still have a second attack available.
Yep.
I think I should be able to get to that one.
Yep.
Yep. So I will move up to that one.
Oh, wait,
And-
because how far did you move already?
That's the thing. I was here. I think I moved 25. No, I don't think I can quite get to him.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately.
But I'll get up close. I'll move.
Go for it.
I'll just move him. Just so he sort of, I think I can get to there. I'll get to there. And I'll just stare menacingly at him. And lick my lips.
Alrighty. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Ready. Their turn. The boss is going to sort of look at you, eyes widening, turns to the last remaining companion, says, fix the altars. Turns around and starts to chant something in Infernal, which Jar of Dice understands is rise. And a gem starts to glow brightly, then another, then another, and with them, wraiths. In addition, the corpses start to shuffle and move on their own, groaning and standing up on their own, as you realize they are now zombies.
Hey.
Quick question. Did the ones that just went down, have they turned into zombies?
No, they do not turn into zombies. They have not been prepared. I will just remove their tokens from the map. Then, going to move. Going to sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way over there. This cult is going to move 1, 2, 3, and it's going to start fiddling with this massive altar here. After which it is Tovull's turn.
Tovull is just kind of looking across himself at the moment, going, not sure about this. You're definitely not pen pals with anyone looking like that.
No, we are.
I don't trust you. And I reckon. Does he? I think he sees something weird going on, and he doesn't like it.
Oh, my step.
So he's gonna cast. How far away? It's 35 feet away. Yeah, sure. He's gonna cast a first level shatter just around. I believe he can hit both of these two. I'm not sure.
Is Shatter a second level spell?
It is a yes. Second
Yes,
level
yeah,
spell.
second level of shadow.
Cool. Yeah, that'll hit both of them.
Okay, cool.
What
so
sort of
they
saves
need
do you have to make?
Constitution saving throws.
Constitution save?
Yes. Ooh, not bad.
So that is a fail and a fail. And so this one is going to take. She's going to take 14 points of damage and die.
Four.
The zombie's going to take 14 points of damage and stay alive.
No.
Stay unalive.
Stay alive.
Mm.
Then bonus action wise, yeah, why not? Tovull, after being hit quite hard in the last fight, does not want to be hit again, and so he's just going to teleport over here. Just face steps to the side.
Alrighty.
And that's going to be his turn.
Alrighty. Bazton. I don't think we've seen Bazton fight yet.
Oh, we haven't. Not only are they necromancers, but they're liars as well. The worst kind. Bazton is gonna move on up. This is Zombo here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, alrighty. Here's what I'm gonna do. Do these Zombos, do they have armor on, or are they just fleshy?
No, they are just fleshy.
Cool. I'm going to use Great Weapon Fighting, which I think I have to edit and turn on my character sheet somewhere. There it is. Click. And let's make a couple attacks with my halberd. One of those. And one of those. 28, what?
What?
What? Oh,
Oh.
okay. That's because it's.
Wait.
Yeah, so a +2 halberd, plus the strength, and then the -5 is from Great Weapon
Okay.
Fighting. So that's I
Okay,
rolled
so-
a 19 on the die to get a 28, and then -5 is 24.
So that's a 7 and a 23.
23, yeah.
Cool. 7 does miss, unfortunately. 23 does hit.
Roll damage. Oh wait, did it roll damage for me?
No, but you should be able to just click on the +2 halberd where it says +2 halberd, and it should roll damage.
So it's 14, and then +10 because it was a Great Weapon attack. So it's
Alrighty,
24.
so minus 24. Zombie gets to roll a. So you did 24 points, the DC 29 Constitution saving throw? Nope. Dead.
And then with my bonus
Clove
action,
in two.
because I have the feat, I forget what it's called.
Hold on, Master.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. I'm gonna make a bonus action attack
Go for it.
against the zombie that is just over yonder. Bonus action. There we go.
The bonus action attack, does that also have reach?
Ooh, that's a great question.
I don't think it
Actually,
matters because I
don't
think
know.
you can just step 5 feet to the left, but
Yeah.
that's
think it does,
definitely
but I'm
going to
not
hit.
100% sure.
Yep, that's a hit. Roll damage. Ooh.
Nice. So that's 10 plus 10 for Great Weapon Fighter.
Unfortunately, the zombie is still standing with 2 hit points left.
Fine.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Action, bonus action, and movement.
Alrighty. Now, the zombies. This one is going to make an attack against you, and is going to make a slam attack. Does a 12 hit?
Does 12 hit Bazton?
Yep.
No. 18.
In that case, it misses. This one is going to go for Snesley.
Yep.
Does a 14 hit Snesley?
No. What he misses
Alrighty.
Snesley.
In that case, the wraiths. It's now time for the wraiths to act. And they have a fly speed of 60 feet, so they are going to race across the field. Plenty of movement to spare. And they're going to make. First one is going to make a life drain attack against Snesley.
Ah.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Now, how do I make that roll damage? Alrighty. Yes, make a Constitution saving throw. With 24 damage.
Okay, so did it.
You want to make this Constitution saving throw?
Yes. I mean, it should be okay. Yes.
Ooh.
Yep. So you should just take the 24 damage.
Okay, 24 damage, did it? Oh, we go. See, come on, click keys.
And it is necrotic damage, so I don't think it's resisted by the rage.
No, rage doesn't. Necrotic's not resisted by rage. So we go.
And the third one will be on Bazton.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Everyone's good at con saves, right? Right?
Right.
I am, but I should be.
Ooh, no.
Your hit point maximum is
No.
reduced by 25. And with that, it is Dry of Dice, your turn.
I am going to go for this guy here. With the hand crossbow yet again.
Go for it. They have 13 whole armor class, so shouldn't be tough to hit.
Yeah,
I
that's a
didn't love
nice,
a crit.
nice crit there.
Yep, there.
And sneak attack as well. Yep, just push the right button there. That one there.
So it is 29 points of damage.
And I would like to hide somewhere. Pretty good.
It'll definitely do it.
And that will be my turn.
Alrighty, Snesley,
Yes. So,
your turn.
Snesley will look at all the things around him going, and he is going to this guy and probably here. Is this this is the one that attacked me, I guess?
Yep, that's the one that hit you.
He's gonna go attack the one that hit him. And he is not going to look at it. He's just going to attack him with his longsword. And
Okay, I will just let you know, unfortunately, the Wraith is immune to necrotic damage, so that will not...
the extra necrotic damage won't work. It'll just be normal damage.
just a normal damage.
Cool.
Those both
I'll
definitely hit.
Yeah. Cool. So go back to that. So the first one will be his. So for that, I'll just turn off the Divine Fury Ray one anyway, so that way it doesn't add it.
Oh, is your Divine Fury Rage necrotic?
Yeah. His whole thing's necrotic.
Oh wow, okay. I thought it was radiant.
No. He went necrotic. Unfortunately, I went necrotic because he's Demphier.
Ah, right.
Sorry.
All necrotic boy.
Oh, just checking. Rhys, your damage, your hand crossbow is magical, right?
Yeah, it's a +1.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So. 15 points on the first attack and 9 on the
9
second.
points in the second. 24 points of damage.
He's just going to glare menacingly at him.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think there's anything I can do in bonus action of him.
Right. On the on his turn, he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yes, and you can see, by the way, where these sort of blue, you can see the blue lines, right?
Yep.
Yep. You can see they are also visible to you in game as well. They sort of emit a soft blue aura. It is now Bazton, your turn.
Oh boy, 25 necrotic damage and my max health. Bazton is hurt. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to action surge. I will not be making great weapon attacks. And I'm going to start with the boy right next to me.
That's
the
what,
right.
5 attacks total?
Yeah. Let's go.
Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright. As long as I don't roll like trash.
Yeah, don't do that.
Speaking of, unfortunately,
Ow!
That one. Let's go.
Ooh.
Say 14 hits the Wraith on my right hand side.
14 does hit, yes.
Let's go. Alright. Damage.
It was the one on the right, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait, did I? How did I get 7? Oh, yeah, because it's +2. Wait, no. Yes? No? No? I shouldn't be able to get 17. What's wrong with that attack?
If you hover over it, it tells you the math it's done.
Oh, it's gone.
Is it added?
It's done the +2 twice. Hold on.
Ooh. So it's only 15?
Yes, that's right. Anyway, that's attack number 2. Attack number 3.
That will definitely hit.
So that's -2, so that's 12.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I'm getting used to using Roll20.
No worries. That's what the warm-up games are for. Wow, you've been rolling really badly.
Yep.
12 misses. Yeah.
And that's 4 attacks, 2 hits.
And it's one bonus
I
action.
will do my bonus action attack as well.
That will hit. Oh. Oh no, never mind. Okay, I thought I removed the.
And I might do one of my maneuvers here. Oh no, he's a ghost. There's no point trying to trip him up. Never mind, I won't do the thing. I'll just do some damage. Yes, I did that right, so that's 7 extra.
Let's see them.
I'll just call out. I think we need to focus on the necromancers, otherwise we're going to be flooded with an army of the undead.
Okay.
Tovull, your turn.
Tovull is kind of split at the moment, looking at the surrounded group and going, okay, I'll take out this guy, but then I'm coming to help you. And so Tovull is gonna run. He is 40 feet. In fact, he doesn't need even to run all the way. He's just gonna run up to that guy. Stop doing things, You're making things worse! And he's going to cast Magic Missile at...
I thought we bonded.
You lied to me!
No, I didn't. I'm just a humble pen pal. So how much damage on the magic missile? So that's 5 times 5, so 25.
25 points of damage.
He's sort of instantly obliterated.
And in that moment, it's just like, did I do the right thing? Looks over to the friends. Yes, I did the right thing. Oh god. And I think I used 25 feet of movement. So Tovull is just going to move back. Yes, he can move 15 feet. So he moves back there, running back into the frame, just preparing some healing, ready to go.
Alrighty. The zombies are both going to attack Snesley.
Yep.
So you're going to take a total of 3 after being half bludgeoning damage.
And Sneezy will just look and go. Because, you know.
The rates So the bottom rate is going to one of the cultists who sort of died immediately. It's going to sort of lift up a hand, and sort of in this eldritch sort of whisper, call forth the cultists. Apologies. Let me just, if I could. There we go. Call forth the cultists. So as a spectre, where was that? I think it was here.
So yes, I'm in there.
And the spectre is also going to roll initiative and join the fray.
It's not fair.
The one to the right is going to go right back to attacking Bazton with a life drain. And I'll get you to make that Constitution saving throw. We're taking 18 fire damage.
Oh, things are looking bad for old Baz. Let's roll saving throw.
I can't heal you if you don't make the save. I can heal you.
The third rate is going to fly down, so you can both get opportunity attacks if you'd like.
So Sneezy will obviously take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'll take
excellent.
that.
Yeah, that's 2 25s.
8 slashing from Snesley.
It's 10.
Right? 10
'Cause
actually.
rage
10,
roll.
yeah, rage, yeah, and rage, yeah.
Cool. And then how much from Bazton? 9 from Bazton. And that it will also raise another spectre from the ground. Snesley, your turn.
Isn't it? I was gonna say, wasn't it Rhys's turn first before a rogue friend? Isn't he slightly
Yes,
higher?
I somehow swapped those around. Jive dice?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure he's slightly higher dex.
Yeah. Oops, Daisy.
Right. This is getting ridiculous. I'll attack the same guy again with the hand crossbow yet again.
Go for it. Unfortunately, that will miss.
Damn. And I guess I'll hide again. Because things not so good this time.
Right.
That'll be me.
Alrighty. And this turn it is Snesley's turn.
Snesley will just look. He's just going to take the zombies that are nearby him, I think. So he'll take this one first. It's with 5 feet. So he is going to use his great sword, obviously.
Unfortunately, that is an natural one.
Oosh. And he's going to do a second attack on the same one. That's better.
Yep, that'll hit.
And
Sorry, is that the top one or the bottom one?
that'll be the. Shall I do both? Roll both. Yeah, I'll roll for the second one as well. Then that'll be the top one.
Okay, that's for the top one. It will make a Constitution saving throw. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
Hang on.
No. Oh, sorry. No. I mean the top or the bottom zombie.
Oh,
Sorry,
top
you did
zombie.
miss the
Sorry,
first.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
did miss
sorry,
the first
top zombie,
attack
yeah.
because it's a natural one.
I
So
thought
it's
that one
9
was something
damage.
else. Yep.
It will make a Constitution saving throw. This is DC 14. And it will succeed, so it will remain on 1 health. Is it your turn?
Not much else I can do. So yep, I'm just stuck in. Growl menacingly.
The spectres are going to look at Tovull and fly over to surround him.
I don't like this.
They're going to make between them 2 attacks. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 11.
Alright, so you will take one hit. And you'll have to make a Constitution saving throw, as well as taking the 12 necrotic. Yep, all good. Bazton, your turn.
How the baddies looking around me?
The wraith below you is full of vitality, still ready to tear your soul out. The one on the right has 4 hit points left and is sort of at the end of its tether, while these zombies are sort of just barely holding together.
Right. I'm absolutely going for the weak guy first.
Go for it. That will unfortunately miss.
Oh, I'm rolling like trash.
That will hit. And the wraith does not have anything like the. Nope. That wraith is dead.
Boom. Bonus action, second wind. Come on, Baz, you've been through worse. Is there a button I click to second wind on my character sheet?
Possibly.
There's a thing. Maybe it's this.
It occurs to me that I think I put Tovull and Bazton the wrong way around.
Yeah, initially I think yeah.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
So it should be Tovull, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. That will commence from next round.
I actually don't know how to roll second wind on this character sheet.
I guess just roll 1d10.
Rolling a number, right? It's /
Yeah.
roll 1d10, and then I can go plus. Plus my level, I think. Nope, I did it wrong. What's the command for rolling a die through the chat window?
Should just be /roll and then like 1d10 plus 7, I think, in your case. Yeah, /roll.
Oh Oh, maybe it's because I didn't put a space. 10 plus 7.
Alrighty.
Nice. There we go. I got a little bit of HP back. I'm sitting on 35.
Alrighty.
I can't really move too much without doing any opportunity attacks. That's me.
Right, Tovull.
I don't like being surrounded right now, but let's see if I can get rid of some of these. And I believe Tovull is going to cast another Shatter and try and grab all those 3 in there.
Cool. So they have to make, what is it, Constitution saves? Yep.
Constitution saving throws, and he's going to cast this at level 3.
Okay. Okay, so the second wraith fails, and will take the full 19 thunder damage. Except unfortunately, the wraiths are resistant to thunder damage, and so will only take 9.
Ah, phooey.
This wraith will take the 9 and then down to 4. And the zombie is going to take 9 and will make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14, and will succeed, dropping the zombie down to 1 health. 1 health. The wraiths have. Oh, the wraith initiative went missing. Oh, because I deleted one. Sorry, I will quickly put them back where they were.
Just at the end of his turn, Tovull is just looking around, thinking about teleporting, and then realizing how fast the wraiths moved last time and going, alright, bring it. And he's just gonna stay where he is.
The zombies are going to attack Snesley again.
Yeah.
So it's gonna miss.
And just laugh at them.
The wraiths are now done sort of raising their spectral allies, are going to turn back. This one is going to move up to attack Snesley for a miss. And the one below is going to attack Bazton for a hit. Could I get you to make that saving throw, please, Bazton? And take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Big money, big numbers. Can't say.
That makes it. Jar of dice.
I'm going to go for that guy. With the hand crossbow as usual. Nice.
Absolutely. And so who's that targeting, sorry?
The one at the bottom. That one there.
So it's going to take a total of 24 damage.
Yikes.
It's beginning to look a little sort of, it's sort of the ethereal energy that makes up this creature is sort of slowly starting to fade as your weapons have sort of torn away chunks of it.
Does that green mean that you rolled the 20 on the attack roll?
Yeah.
So does that crit affect your sneak attack damage?
Oh, yes, it should. Yes, so roll sneak attack damage again.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This wraith is looking not super great.
And the base d6 is doubled as well, right? So it needs one more d6?
That was already rolled, I think.
That was already doubled for the crit?
Yeah, because it's 9 plus 3 then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yes. I'll hide as well.
Okay, go for it.
Oh.
Used up all my good dice rolls.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, that's still higher than the passive perception of anything on the map. So, Snesley, your turn.
He's gonna take this Wraithy here because he's close to him, and he's going to. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. Get out of my face.
That'll definitely hit.
That's the first one, so they'll do. So 13 points of damage.
Yep.
And then he's going to attack him again.
Yep, that'll definitely hit. And that wraith is down.
Time here, out of my way. And I'll just look at the zombie and going and just look at it and go, bring it, come here.
Righty. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. The specters are going to make attacks against Tovull again. The 23 will hit, so I'll get you to make that Constitution saving throw and take 9 necrotic damage.
Oh no.
Okay, your hit point maximum is reduced by 9. With that, it is Tovull's turn.
Hey, not looking good. Not looking good. Kind of looking towards everyone, just because I haven't seen Bazton's health bar update. How bad is Bazton looking like at the moment?
This is not looking great. I think I'm sitting on 14.
Oh no!
But you have got your hit point maximum got reduced quite a bit as well, right?
Yeah, down to 42.
Okay, cool.
Jesus.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay. See you, fellas. And Tovull is going to teleport one more time, and so he'll teleport. Let me do that again. He was here. Try and do it in a straight line. He can teleport here. So he teleports there. He's gonna run around for 40 feet. Oh, around 40 feet. And he's going to just grab his teal crystalline staff from his back and slam it down onto the ground once more. Alright, time for some heals. And he's going to expend 5 charges to do mass cure wounds.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Go for it.
Jar of Dice is already full health, but the rest of us will receive some healing. So I will cast
Nice.
Yeah, but 17 points of healing for us all.
Ooh, you'll love to see it.
Yeah.
And I just have to make sure that I stay below 9 because I've been reduced by 9. So 44. So
That should put you on 35 health, right?
yep, 35.
Alrighty.
There you go.
That your turn?
That's gonna be my turn. Yes.
Alrighty. Bazton.
Busted! Alright, the Wraith is far more threatening to me than the zombie, so I'm gonna go ham on the Wraith. Attacks.
Unfortunately, that is going to miss.
Yep. As is my luck. But the second one will hit, right?
For 11 damage. Yep, the Wraith is looking on on its last breath.
I am going to use one of my one of my maneuvers. I am going to use maneuvering attack. I call out to Tovull. Tovull, you should probably get a bit more distance between you and these creatures. They seem very drawn to you for some reason. And that means you can move, using your reaction, half your speed.
Oh, fantastic. Tovull will definitely do that. Thank you. He will... Half of his movement speed is 20, so he'll move over there.
Perfect. And then I also add a d8 to the damage I dealt. So, let's try this again. Space this time. 7 extra damage to the Wraith.
And the wraith fades away.
Oh.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay,
So that was
Then-
both my attacks. Bonus action, I will attack the zombie.
excellent. Unfortunately,
He's wrong.
unfortunately,
Gosh,
he's
he's so
not-
quick. Zombies are
Uh,
really known for their speed and agility.
that is that's your turn.
Shamblers.
Yep, that's me.
Already 2 slam attacks against 2 misses against Snesley as usual. And Jar of Rice. It is your turn.
I'm going to aim for Mr. Zombie over here.
Ah.
Using 4.
Thank you.
Yep, that'll do it. Alrighty, the zombie is going to make a Constitution saving throw versus DC 28. And it's going to fail completely. Anything else in your turn?
Hide.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
Jeez.
Oh.
Nice.
Snesley, your turn.
Snesley's just going to attack this one down here, obviously.
Absolutely.
Or they might just move across slightly. Just to get that bit of angles, just so in case he misses and doesn't hit his friend. Hey. Good. Yeah, these still don't look appetizing. He's not even going to try and bite it.
That will hit.
Alright, and you do that.
Okay, DC 15 Constitution saving throw from the zombie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the zombie will succeed, and so is still up on 1 hit point.
Will you not go down? Jeez, I thought I was hard to kill. As these things.
And unfortunately, that will miss.
I'll just look at his sword and just go, "What is wrong with you? Why are you missing such a slow thing?"
Oh, there have been far too many nat ones rolls in the session.
Yeah.
In that case, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn. He's just gonna go, and just stare menacingly at his sword as if to tell it off. He's telling it off.
Seeing as Tovull has gotten out of range of the spectres, they will now rush over to attack Snesley instead.
No.
With a critical hit.
Oh,
Ouch!
Yes, make a take 24 necrotic damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
no. Oh, lordy.
Yeah, there we go. AC 10, isn't it?
Yeah. That'll do it. So you just take 24 necrotic. Tovull.
Tovull's not looking the like of this. Of them jumping back out. So we'll do. I reckon he'll go for that magic missile again. So he'll hop around the corner. Over
Alright.
there. Is how far away is that? 30 feet, 20 feet. Okay. Magic missile, 120 feet. So that's perfect. So he's going to cast this at second level. 2 of the darts are going to go towards the top wraith, and 2 of the darts are going to go toward. Oh, sorry, the top spectre, and 2 of the darts are going to go towards the bottom spectre.
Alrighty, go for it. Okay, so that's 8 damage each.
Yes. As he kind of swings his staff in the air, and little leaves kind of dart forwards, piercing towards the spectres.
These spectres shriek in agony as the leaves pierce their sort of ethereal forms. Bazton.
Alright, Bazton's gonna move up a little bit, which I don't think will trigger an opportunity because I'm still within reach of the
Look, it will
Zombo.
not.
I'm gonna go for the Wraith above me first.
Go for it.
No net one. No net one.
That's not a net 1, so I guess the charging worked.
I couldn't have landed that without you.
We've had too many of those.
Too many.
Too many.
Slashing. Wraith's still up, so we go for the second attack. It's a 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
For
And it will drop.
slashing total. Perfect. And then bonus action attack, I am going to try and attack the Zombo.
Alrighty. I'm going to preemptively make that Constitution saving throw. Roll your damage. If it's above 6, the zombie dies.
It's above 6.
Only just. The zombie is out of the fight.
Let's go. And then I'll, just to create more of a barrier for the spectre, I'll move back down. And that's me.
I keep removing the creature that I've rolled initiative with from the map, and so it keeps. Sorry, let me move that back up there. Jar of
Yeah, it ties
dice.
the initiative step to the creature, eh? That's
Yeah,
classic Roll20.
jar of dice. Your turn.
Gee, I wonder what I'm aim for.
Not Snesley.
No.
One of the gems.
Tovull looks
Surely one of the
around.
gems.
Don't do it.
Don't roll zeros in your sneak attack dice.
Yeah.
As the last spectre falls, just like its creators. Yes, and with that, all of your enemies are vanquished.
Oh, thank the gods. Oh, that was creepy.
Sneezy will just be like, what? Oh. It wasn't. No, that wasn't that bad. I'm sure that we could have been just a lot of first.
Molly, yes, but we'll take a short break first, so you can give me a
Right.
little bit of a rundown of what you had, any, like, where you wanted to go for the rest. Because I have some
Alrighty.
ideas, but in the meantime, now's the time to go and take a little break, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever it is you need to do. We'll be back, call it 10 minutes, and then we'll go from there. That sound good?
Sounds good.
Good.
All right, fantastic. See you shortly.
Right.
Surely.
Right.